Get ready to enter the world of the rarest and deadliest snakes on the planet. From the tropical forests of Africa to the savannas of Australia and the deserts of the Americas, discover creatures that combine perfect camouflage, speed, stealth, and deadly venom. Every encounter is a lesson in survival, danger, and fascination. Come meet the 20 silent predators that dominate their territories and challenge anyone who comes close. But before we begin, subscribe to our channel and leave a like. Now let's get started. Number 20. Inland taipan, a direct encounter with death. The inland taipan, also known as the fierce snake, is without a doubt one of the most lethal snakes on the planet. Native to the Australian outback, this creature is an extreme example of lethal power concentrated in an apparently delicate body. Despite its notoriety, the inland taipan is incredibly discreet and avoids human contact whenever possible, showing that the greatest threat is not always the most visible. Measuring between 2.5 to 3.5 meters in length, the inland taipan has scales that range in shades from light brown to bronzy gray, perfectly camouflaging with the arid plains of Queensland and South Australia. This camouflage not only protects the snake from natural predators, but also makes it a relentless hunter. Its habitat is extremely harsh for humans, with desert regions, scarce water, and high daytime temperatures. But this doesn't stop the inland taipan from thriving, maintaining a diet primarily of small mammals such as rats and marsupials. The snake's main distinction is undoubtedly its highly neurotoxic venom. Scientists estimate that a single bite contains enough toxins to kill more than 100 humans. Although fatal encounters are rare due to the species' reserved behavior, the inland taipan's venom is a complex mix of neurotoxins, myotoxins, and coagulants that act rapidly, paralyzing nerves and muscles, destroying blood cells, and causing multiple organ failure if immediate treatment is not administered. Studies show that a bite can result in death in less than an hour in humans without antivenom. Despite its lethal capability, the inland taipan is known for being extremely cautious. It rarely attacks without provocation, preferring to flee rather than confront a threat. Most documented human encounters occurred when someone inadvertently entered its territory or tried to handle it. This contrast between lethal power and evasive behavior makes the inland taipan a fascinating subject for herpetologists and toxicologists worldwide. Interestingly, the inland taipan's venom also has medicinal applications. Researchers study its toxins to develop anticoagulants, stroke treatments, and medications for neurological disorders. In other words, the same snake that represents extreme danger also offers hope for medical advances that can save lives. This paradox highlights the complexity of wildlife and the relationship between humans and natural predators. An encounter with the inland taipan is, therefore, a true meeting with death, but not in the sense of inevitability. It symbolizes the respect we must have for nature, the need for caution, and admiration for a creature perfectly adapted to a harsh environment. This snake is not just a killing machine, it is a living testament to evolution, survival, and ecological balance. The inland taipan reminds us that often the deadliest threat is not the most obvious, but the one that remains silent, hidden, and ready to act only when necessary. In studying this species, every detail from coloration to hunting behavior reveals secrets about how life adapts to extreme challenges. Researchers observe movement patterns, feeding habits, and defensive strategies that make this snake a perfect example of lethal survival. Every step taken by the inland taipan is calculated, every strike precise, every escape strategic. It is the epitome of a deadly predator, yet with an instinctive wisdom that limits unnecessary confrontations. In short, the inland taipan is more than the world's most venomous snake. It is a living lesson in adaptation, power, and caution. An encounter may mean instant death, but it also reveals how perfectly nature balances beauty, mystery, and danger. For snake researchers, the inland taipan is a source of ongoing fascination. For those walking through its territory, it is a reminder that respect for wildlife is often the best defense against the silent, lethal death this creature represents. Number 19. King Cobra, the monarch of the Asian forests. The king cobra, Ophiophagus hanna, is undoubtedly the largest venomous snake in the world, easily reaching 5 to 5.5 meters in length, with some specimens growing up to 6 meters. Native to vast areas of Southeast Asia, including India, Thailand, Indonesia, and the Philippines, this snake commands respect not only for its size, but also for its intelligence, territorial behavior, and lethality. Its scientific name literally means snake eater, reflecting its specialized diet. The king cobra feeds almost almost exclusively on other snakes, including highly venomous species such as kraits and other coral snakes. This trait not only ensures its position as a top predator, but also plays a crucial role in regulating ecosystems, maintaining balance among venomous snake populations. The king cobra's appearance is both elegant and intimidating. Its scales display shades of olive, brown, black, and yellow, forming discrete patterns that blend perfectly with trunks, leaves, and branches, making it almost invisible in its natural environment. When threatened, it raises up to a third of its body off the ground, stretches its neck, spreads its characteristic hood, and emits a loud hiss, a clear warning to predators or human intruders. This intimidation ritual, often accompanied by rapid undulating movements, can make even larger animals retreat, proving that physical strength is not always the first weapon. The king cobra's venom is predominantly neurotoxic, attacking the prey's nervous system, causing paralysis and respiratory failure. Unlike smaller snakes, the king cobra injects large amounts of toxin due to its size, making each bite potentially lethal to humans. Without immediate medical care, death can occur within a few hours. Interestingly, although extremely venomous, the species rarely attacks without provocation. It prefers to flee or display defensive behavior before resorting to biting, demonstrating intelligence and self-control. In addition to its lethality, the king cobra exhibits rare behaviors among snakes. It is one of the few species that builds nests for its eggs, actively protecting them until they hatch. This protective instinct is fascinating, showing that even highly dangerous predators can display parental care. Each clutch usually contains 20 to 50 eggs, and maternal attention significantly increases the offspring's survival rate in an environment full of natural threats. From an ecological and scientific perspective, the king cobra is extremely important. Its venom contains enzymes that affect blood clotting, muscles, and nervous tissues, making it a subject of pharmacological studies for stroke, paralysis, and cardiovascular treatments. Moreover, as a natural regulator of other snake populations, it helps reduce the risks of overpopulation and ecological imbalance. Encounters with a king cobra in its habitat are rare but memorable. Imagine walking along dense jungle trails, hearing the characteristic hiss, and noticing the raised hood before you, a sight combining beauty, danger, and absolute respect for nature. The king cobra is a perfect example of evolutionary adaptation, combining size, strength, venom, and complex social behavior to dominate its environment without wasting energy on unnecessary confrontations. It is the embodiment of the ideal predator, elegant, lethal, and intelligently cautious. Number 18. Black mamba, Africa's lethal speed. The black mamba, Dendrospis polylepis, is widely recognized as one of the fastest, most agile, and deadliest snakes on the planet. Native to the savannas, open forests, and rocky regions of sub-Saharan Africa, this snake commands respect with its name. Black mamba refers to the color inside its mouth, which is completely black and displayed as a threat signal. With an average length of 2.5 to 4 meters, reaching up to 4.5 meters, it is the longest snake on the African continent, combining size, speed, and venom potency in a relentless predator. The black mamba's appearance is both discreet and intimidating. Its outer scales range from olive gray to dark brown, allowing perfect camouflage among vegetation and rocks. Despite its name, it is not actually black. The name comes from its inner mouth, displayed when threatened. When it senses danger, it rises into a semi-vertical position, stretches its neck, and emits a piercing hiss, creating a threatening presence capable of deterring predators and warning potential human intruders. This defensive behavior is almost always sufficient to avoid confrontation, as the black mamba rarely attacks without direct provocation. The venom of the black mamba is predominantly neurotoxic, rapidly attacking the central nervous system of its prey. Effects include progressive paralysis, respiratory failure, and cardiovascular collapse, with death possible in less than an hour without medical intervention. The amount of toxin delivered in a single bite is significant, and due to its fast action, immediate treatment is vital. The venom also contains small amounts of cardiotoxins that further increase its lethality, combined with the snake's speed, capable of moving up to 20 km/h in short bursts. Any encounter with a black mamba is extremely dangerous. Despite its lethality, the species demonstrates demonstrates extremely cautious behavior. It prefers to flee and avoid human confrontations whenever possible, and attacks usually occur when someone accidentally steps on the snake or tries to handle it. Research shows the black mamba is territorial, intelligent, and exhibits strategic hunting behavior. It approaches small to medium prey, such as rodents, birds, and even lizards, with almost surgical precision, using multiple rapid bites to inject enough venom to quickly incapacitate the victim before swallowing it whole. Beyond its lethal power, the black mamba also has significant ecological importance. It helps control populations of small mammals and birds, contributing to the balance of the food chain. Its social behavior is limited, but studies indicate the species communicates through chemical and visual signals, adjusting movements and strategies according to the environment and presence of predators. These aspects make it a fascinating model for behavioral and toxicological studies. Encounters with the black mamba are rare, but unforgettable. Imagine walking through the African savanna, hearing the sharp hiss cutting through the air, seeing the raised hood and black inner mouth displayed as a warning. It is a moment where beauty and danger coexist in perfect harmony, reminding us that nature has evolved to create perfect predators, combining speed, venom, and intelligence. The black mamba is a symbol of lethal efficiency and survival, proving that strength is not always in appearance, but in the combination of strategy, adaptation, and silent danger. The study of its venom also benefits medical science. Compounds from the venom are being analyzed to develop anticoagulants and drugs to combat neurological and cardiovascular diseases. Thus, the same snake that inspires deadly fear also provides tools to save human lives. The black mamba represents, therefore, the paradox of nature, extreme lethality, and potential for scientific advancement. Number 17. Coastal taipan, the killer of Australia's coast. The coastal taipan, Oxyuranus scutellatus, is a highly venomous and agile snake found in coastal regions of Australia and Papua New Guinea. It is a close relative of the inland taipan, but adapted to wetter, denser areas, including tropical forests, mangroves, and agricultural regions near water. This snake can reach 3 to 3.5 meters in length, with a slender body, smooth scales, and coloration ranging from golden bronze to gray-brown, allowing camouflage both on the ground and in low vegetation. The coastal taipan's venom is a lethal mixture of neurotoxins, coagulants, and myotoxins, making each bite an immediate threat to human life. Without anti-venom, effects can be devastating: respiratory paralysis, cardiovascular failure, and tissue destruction. The amount of toxin injected is impressive, capable of killing an adult human in less than an hour. Despite this, the taipan is extremely shy and avoids confrontation whenever possible, attacking only when cornered. The coastal taipan's diet mainly consists of small mammals such as rats and marsupials, but it occasionally captures birds or smaller reptiles. It hunts with precision and strategy, detecting heat, movement, and ground vibrations. Its speed and agility allow accurate strikes and rapid evasion after a bite. Interestingly, the taipan's venom has been the subject of medical research. Neurotoxic and anticoagulant components are being studied to develop treatments for neurological disorders, strokes, and cardiovascular problems. This duality, potential death and life-saving potential, makes the coastal taipan one of the most fascinating and important snakes for modern science. Number 16. Blue krait, Asia's nocturnal ghost. The blue krait, Bungarus caeruleus, found mainly in Southeast Asia, is one of the most venomous and discreet snakes on the planet. Nocturnal and shy, it prefers to hide in burrows, under logs, or in human debris, making daytime encounters rare. Its blue and black striped coloration serves both as a warning to predators and as camouflage in dark or forested environments. Measuring between 1.5 and 2 meters, the blue krait possesses extremely potent neurotoxic venom, capable of causing muscle paralysis, respiratory failure, and death within hours if untreated. Despite its lethal power, it is a cautious snake and rarely bites without provocation. Its diet mainly consists of other snakes, including venomous species, and small vertebrates such as rodents and lizards, using stealthy and calculated hunting strategies. The study of its venom is vital for medicine. Researchers investigate neurotoxic components that may inspire new drugs for neurological and cardiovascular diseases. Despite its deadly reputation, the blue krait is an example of nocturnal adaptation, survival, and behavioral intelligence, reminding us that the greatest threat is not always the most visible. Number 15. Gaboon viper, master of camouflage and venom. The Gaboon viper, Bates gabonica, is one of the most impressive and lethal snakes on the African continent. Found in tropical forests and savannas of Central and West Africa, this viper is famous for its near-perfect camouflage, with scale patterns in shades of brown, gray, and black that blend seamlessly with fallen leaves and logs. This camouflage allows it to remain almost invisible while patiently waiting for prey, making it an extremely efficient hunter. The Gaboon viper's body is short and robust, averaging 1.2 to 1.8 meters in length, though some specimens reach 2 meters. It has long fangs up to 5 centimeters, capable of injecting large quantities of deep-acting venom in a single bite. Its venom is hemotoxic, destroying tissues, disrupting blood coagulation, and causing extreme pain. While rare, human encounters can be fatal without immediate treatment. Behaviorally, the viper is extremely patient and silent. It relies on the element of surprise, remaining motionless for hours until prey comes within range. It feeds mainly on small mammals and birds. Despite its lethal potential, it is not aggressive. Attacks usually occur when it is stepped on or disturbed. Researchers study the species' venom for medical applications such as anticoagulants and thrombosis treatments, showing that lethal power can also benefit science. The Gaboon viper is a perfect example of adaptation. Its combination of camouflage, long fangs, and potent venom makes it a dominant predator, capable of surviving in complex and dangerous ecosystems. Encounters with this viper reveal the importance of respecting wildlife and the effectiveness of evolution in creating silent, lethal, and fascinating predators. Number 14. Fer-de-lance, guardian of the rainforest. The Fer-de-lance, Bothrops asper, is a venomous snake found in the tropical forests of Central and South America, including Costa Rica, Panama, and Colombia. This species is known for its defensive aggressiveness and potent venom, which combines hemotoxic and cytotoxic effects, causing local necrosis, hemorrhaging, and intense pain. Human encounters with this snake demand extreme caution, with an average length of 1.5 to 2 meters. The Fer-de-lance has brown and yellow patterned scales, ideal for camouflage on the forest floor. It is extremely agile, striking with precision when provoked. Its diet includes small mammals, birds, and amphibians, using ambush techniques and rapid bites to incapacitate prey. Although aggressive, it prefers to hide, attacking only when threatened. Its venom is studied in medicine and pharmacology, with research exploring anticoagulants and compounds for cardiovascular treatments. The Fer-de-lance exemplifies how nature combines camouflage, venom, and defensive behavior to create an efficient and deadly predator. Number 13. Green mamba, the agile queen of the trees. The green mamba, Dendroaspis angusticeps, found in coastal forests of Southeast Africa, is known for its agility and perfect camouflage among treetops and branches. Less aggressive than its black sister, it is fast, silent, and deadly if provoked. Its long, slender, bright green body allows it to blend into foliage, making it nearly invisible to predators and prey. The green mamba's neurotoxic venom acts quickly on the nervous system, causing paralysis and potentially death if untreated. It primarily feeds on birds and small mammals. Despite its lethal potential, it avoids human confrontations, showing intelligent and cautious behavior. Research on the green mamba highlights its pharmacological potential, with venom compounds studied for neurological medications. It symbolizes the combination of beauty, precision, and silent lethality. Number 12. Eastern diamondback rattlesnake, guardian of the West. The eastern diamondback rattlesnake, Crotalus atrox, is native to the arid and semi-arid regions of Mexico and the southwestern United States. Recognized for its characteristic rattle and diamond pattern on its back, this snake serves as both a visual and auditory warning to predators and humans. With an average length of 1.5 to 2.5 meters, it possesses hemotoxic venom that causes tissue destruction, intense pain, and in severe cases, systemic complications. The rattlesnake is a patient predator, feeding on rodents, birds, and reptiles. Its natural camouflage allows for efficient ambushes, and the rattle acts as a warning before striking. Studies on its venom contribute to medicine, providing insight for anticoagulants and treatment of coagulopathies. Despite being deadly, it prefers to avoid humans and rarely attacks without provocation. The eastern diamondback rattlesnake demonstrates how adaptation, camouflage, and defensive behavior combine to create a balanced and efficient predator. Number 11. Eastern coral snake, the small but dangerous. The eastern coral snake, Micrurus fulvius, found in tropical forests and semi-open areas of Central and South America, is famous for its vibrant red, black, and yellow banding, a natural warning of its highly lethal venom. Despite being small, measuring 60 to 120 centimeters, it possesses potent neurotoxic venom capable of causing respiratory paralysis and rapid nerve failure. The true coral snake is discreet and avoids confrontations, feeding primarily on other snakes, lizards, and amphibians. Its colorful camouflage serves as a warning to predators and humans. The study of its venom is essential for medicine, aiding the development of anti-venoms and neurological research. Despite its delicate appearance, the eastern coral snake is one of the most dangerous snakes on the continent, demonstrating that size does not define lethality. It represents the perfect combination of beauty, strategy, and deadly venom. Number 10. Pacific coral snake, the small lethal of the West. The Pacific coral snake, Micrurus pacificus, native to forests and coastal areas of the Mexican Pacific, is one of the most discreet and dangerous snakes in the Americas. With an average length of 70 to 100 centimeters, it is distinguished by vibrant red, black, and white bands that serve as a natural warning to predators. Despite its relatively small size, its neurotoxic venom is potent, capable of causing respiratory paralysis and nerve failure within hours. These snakes are nocturnal and shy, rarely attacking humans. Their diet is specialized, feeding primarily on other snakes, lizards, and small amphibians. To capture prey, they use rapid, precise bites, injecting enough venom to immobilize the target before swallowing it whole. The Pacific coral snake exemplifies the perfect balance between discretion, camouflage, and lethality, showing that small size does not mean a lack of danger. Researchers study the venom of this species for anti-venom development and neurological medicines, using its toxins to better understand nervous system diseases and muscular disorders. Despite the risk it poses, the Pacific coral snake is an example of efficient adaptation, survival, and respect for nature, silent, swift, and lethal only when necessary. Number 9. Western diamondback rattlesnake, guardian of the desert. The western diamondback rattlesnake, Crotalus atrox occidentalis, inhabits desert regions of the southwestern United States and northern Mexico. With an average length of 1.5 to 2 meters, it has the characteristic diamond pattern on its back and a rattle, used as a warning to predators and humans. Its venom is hemotoxic, causing tissue destruction, necrosis, and hemorrhaging, potentially leading to death without prompt treatment. The species is a patient predator, specializing in rodents, birds, and small reptiles, using natural camouflage and surprise attacks to capture prey. Despite being deadly, it prefers to avoid humans and attacks only when cornered. The western diamondback demonstrates how adaptation to arid environments, camouflage, and defensive behavior create an efficient and balanced predator. Studies on its venom assist in developing anticoagulants, thrombosis treatments, and toxicology research, highlighting the medical importance of this snake. An encounter with a rattlesnake in its habitat reveals the complexity of desert life, beauty, danger, and survival coexisting in perfect harmony. Number 8. Russell's viper, killer of the Asian plains. Russell's viper, Daboia russelli, found in the plains and forests of India, Sri Lanka, and Southeast Asia, is one of the most dangerous snakes in the world. With an average length of 1.2 to 1.8 meters, it has brown and golden patterns that blend perfectly with its environment, making it an efficient hunter. Its venom is hemotoxic and neurotoxic, causing kidney failure, irregular blood coagulation, and in severe cases, death if not treated promptly. Russell's viper is aggressive when threatened, but prefers stealthy ambushes to capture prey, including small mammals and birds. Studies show it plays a crucial role in controlling rodent populations, preventing overpopulation and agricultural damage. The species' venom is also researched for anticoagulants and medical treatments, demonstrating that even dangerous creatures can benefit humanity. Despite its reputation, Russell's viper exhibits strategic behavior. It evaluates threats, avoids unnecessary confrontations, and uses its venom efficiently only for hunting or defense. Number 7. Costa Rican, Fer-de-lance, the shadow of the rainforest. The Costa Rican Fer-de-lance, Bothrops asper, is one of the most feared snakes in the Central American rainforests. With an average length of 1.5 to 2 meters, it has brown and yellow patterned scales that provide perfect camouflage on the forest floor. Its venom is highly hemotoxic, causing necrosis, hemorrhaging, and systemic failure in humans if untreated. This snake is nocturnal, patient, and precise. It waits for prey such as rodents, birds, and amphibians, striking with rapid and accurate bites. Despite being aggressive when provoked, it avoids direct confrontations, showing intelligent and strategic behavior. Researchers study its venom for medical treatments and anti-venom development, highlighting its scientific importance. The Costa Rican Fer-de-lance is a perfect example of adaptation, a combination of camouflage, potent venom, and stealthy behavior that makes it an efficient and deadly predator. Number 6. Western Black Mamba, Africa's lethal speed. The western black mamba, Dendroaspis polylepis occidentalis, inhabits savannas and forests of West Africa. Measuring 2.5 to 4 meters in length, it is fast, agile, and extremely venomous. Its neurotoxic venom causes paralysis and respiratory failure in humans, potentially fatal in less than an hour. The mamba's speed, capable of reaching 20 km/h, allows for precise strikes and immediate escapes. A solitary predator, it feeds on birds, small mammals, and other snakes. It avoids human contact whenever possible, using its famous hiss and defensive posture for intimidation. Research on its venom contributes to neurological medicine and anti-venom development, showing the scientific value of such a lethal species. The western black mamba combines speed, intelligence, and venom, serving as an example of how evolution created efficient, silent, and highly dangerous predators. Number 5. Yellow-banded krait, Asia's nocturnal ghost. The yellow-banded krait, Bungarus flaviceps, is a highly venomous snake found in Southeast Asia, especially in forests and rural areas of India, Myanmar, and Thailand. With an average length of 1.2 to 1.8 meters, it has black and yellow stripes that serve as a warning to predators. Nocturnal, discreet, and extremely dangerous, its neurotoxic venom causes rapid muscle paralysis and respiratory failure. It feeds mainly on other snakes and small vertebrates. Despite its lethality, it avoids human confrontation using camouflage and stealthy behavior. Research studies its venom for anti-venom development and neurological medications, demonstrating that even the most dangerous snakes have scientific relevance. The yellow-banded krait exemplifies efficiency, adaptability, and nocturnal survival, proving that lethality can coexist with discretion. Number 4. Mojave rattlesnake, guardian of the western deserts. The Mojave rattlesnake, Crotalus scutellatus, is one of the most dangerous and fascinating snakes of North America's desert regions. Found mainly in the deserts of the southwestern United States and northern Mexico, this snake combines camouflage, potent venom, and strategic behavior, making it a feared predator and admired by herpetology experts. With an average length of 1.2 to 1.8 meters, the Mojave displays a subtle diamond pattern in shades of brown, gray, and beige, allowing it to blend perfectly with the sandy soil and rocks of its arid habitat. The Mojave's venom is extremely toxic, ranked among the most potent rattlesnake venoms in the world. It contains a mixture of neurotoxins and hemotoxins, capable of rapidly paralyzing the nervous system, causing respiratory failure, severe hemorrhaging, and local necrosis. Untreated bites can be fatal within hours. Despite its venomous power, the Mojave is not naturally aggressive and prefers to avoid human encounters. Its defense relies mainly on auditory and visual warnings. The famous rattle alerts potential predators or intruders before striking. Its diet mainly consists of rodents, lizards, small birds, and occasionally large insects, depending on prey availability. It employs strategic ambushes, remaining motionless for hours while awaiting prey, striking with lethal precision. The venom is applied efficiently, ensuring the prey is quickly paralyzed before being swallowed whole. The Mojave is a predator highly adapted to the desert, where every attack maximizes energy efficiency. Studies on Mojave venom have advanced medicine significantly. Neurotoxins and hemotoxins in its bite are researched for anticoagulants, paralysis treatments, and neurological therapies, turning one of the deadliest venoms in the world into life-saving tools. Additionally, the Mojave serves as an ecological indicator of desert health. Its presence controls rodent populations and maintains ecosystem balance. The species' behavior demonstrates intelligence and patience. Contrary to popular belief, attacks are rare. The rattlesnake constantly assesses its environment using camouflage and its rattle before striking. This combination of stealth, lethal venom, and auditory defense makes the Mojave an example of evolutionary efficiency, showing how predators adapt their resources to survive in hostile and extreme environments. Every encounter with this snake is a reminder of the delicate balance between danger and respect, and the evolutionary complexity that created a deadly yet essential desert predator. Number 3. Nicaraguan Fer-de-lance, the hidden predator of the rainforest. The Nicaraguan fer-de-lance, Bothrops nicaraguensis, is a little-known snake endemic to the tropical forests and riverbanks of Nicaragua. With an average length of 1.5 to 2 meters, it has brown, gray, and yellowish patterns, providing perfect camouflage among fallen leaves and logs. This species combines potent venom, predatory patience, and strategic behavior, making it one of the most lethal snakes in the country. Its venom is hemotoxic and cytotoxic, causing necrosis, hemorrhaging, and organ failure in prey and humans if untreated. It feeds on rodents, birds, and amphibians, using silent ambushes to capture prey. Its venom is also studied for anti-venom development and medical research, transforming one of the most dangerous species into a scientific resource. Behaviorally, it is solitary, territorial, and extremely patient, waiting hours for prey to approach. It avoids human confrontations whenever possible, showing a balance between lethality and caution. Its presence ensures ecological control of rodent populations, preventing agricultural damage and disease. Number 2. Morelia taipan, Oceania's venomous ghost. The Morelia taipan Oxyuranus morelensis is an extremely rare snake from the dry forests and savannas of Oceania, mainly in Australia. With an average length of 2.5 to 3 meters, it is recognized for its speed, stealth, and highly lethal venom, considered among the most potent in the world. Its brown, gray, and beige camouflage allows it to remain unseen during hunting. The taipan's neurotoxic venom can rapidly paralyze the nervous system, causing respiratory failure and death without anti-venom. It primarily feeds on rodents and small marsupials, striking with surgical precision. Scientific research uses its venom for anti-venom development, snakebite treatment, and neurological studies, making one of the deadliest snakes in the world also an invaluable medical tool. Its behavior is impressive. Stealthy, fast, and extremely patient, the snake waits for the perfect moment to strike, avoiding unnecessary confrontations. Its existence is an example of perfect adaptation, efficient survival, and predatory intelligence. Number 1. Rufous viper, Central Africa's ghost hunter. The Rufous viper, Betis rufus, endemic to the tropical forests and savannas of Central Africa, is a rare, little-known, but extremely lethal snake. With an average length of 1.2 to 1.5 meters, it has reddish-brown, brown, and black scales, allowing perfect camouflage among dense vegetation and fallen leaves. It is a silent and efficient predator, specializing in ambushes. Its venom is hemotoxic, causing local necrosis, internal hemorrhaging, and organ failure, making any encounter potentially fatal without medical intervention. Its diet includes small mammals, birds, and amphibians, captured with rapid and precise bites. Researchers study its venom for anti-venoms and pharmacological applications, highlighting its scientific relevance. Behaviorally, the Rufous viper is nocturnal, stealthy, and strategic, avoiding conflicts and using camouflage as its first line of defense. Its presence maintains the ecological balance of the forest, controlling prey populations and preventing overpopulation. The combination of stealth, lethal venom, and intelligent behavior makes it a formidable predator essential for local biodiversity. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed our content, subscribe to our channel and leave a like. Also, check out other interesting videos appearing on your screen now, and I'll see you in the next video. See you next time.